ways that I've been influenced. Fully loaded, one for the crew, sticking moving. 14 in my pop hands, hoping his grip will loosen. But if it didn't, he never was, so I was good on a couple decisions. Remember so-and-so had pulled out a bucket to pitching. I fell back when I would normally jump in position. Regretted it till they put everyone under the prison. That's like 1 of 100 times. But feeling obligated to jump up in front of the line, stuck in mind between a corner store and a blurry line. With it forever and a lobster is butterfly, stuck in mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be, but someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, I was born in Kings County, beside me. My son was born in the same hospital as Blue Ivy. My father was 20, I was 35. I'm still trying to measure up to the worldly design. I'm in the world of a bind, like how worldly am I? To understand the corner store and the world it defines. But comfy in Carnegie Hall like my world wasn't died. A world of Broadway and a world of supplies. On the Live 96 case and write a thesis on what you seeing, how the stories that they sing when it hitting, how it fixates. My average through the roof, but still grainy as mixtapes. And Po 9 see me the same as who's standing next to me, but knowing it drop due to my pops, I get to be giving you all of the above as opposed to a sketch of me and all of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas that I coulda put up. And now I look up, walls full of murals my father tore down. All of this was thought out, whether I was thinking or not. Somebody was thinking in case I ain't think out the box. So stuck in mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be, but someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me, and someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, my memory ain't fade yet. I came up out the same door, off the same steps, in love with the same law. Like what is we waiting for till I'm gone? Know that I ain't changed yet. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be, but someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me, and someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
yo, Vision. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my and no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my and no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
Stressed out on that block, they're ringing me up, I got, we get got, is this man for the, had to work the plan, set up shop, but life pray to God, so I love my time till I'm gone. Vices I dealt with the wrong, exhaling the numbers, head pain in my song. I'm loving a heavenly touch, got a, and I'm, this life kinda shoot me on job, yeah. Be odds, do not stay to a boss. I'm seeing my people be lost, so I'm finding a way.
Big bank need racks on me.
The iconic fist of Joe Louis should let you know that Detroit is our setting today. Welcome everyone to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA this Saturday afternoon. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point it's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand. The last time that happened was 1988 with the Bobcats. Guys, Seattle fans hopeful things move along.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? And with just about half the season in the books, checking in on the top rookies, starting to establish themselves as legit NBA talent. And you look at Green, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. We've got Cam Reddish. He's out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at the 2. And for the Pistons, Bay and Grant make up the forward pair. Then there's Cunningham. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Magruder in at the shooting guard position. Grant, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
Now here's Green. Coming off a terrific game against New York. On target from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Bay outside. Here's Magruder. Back to Bay. Drops in the layup for 2.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Now here's Green. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Off the mark there with a 3. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Cunningham. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Bay deflected. And he's able to get it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Magruder. 8 points in his last time out. 4 on the clock. Another block. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Houston has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Vildoza. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Fires in the triple.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 to start. Just over a minute and a half in. Here's Cunningham. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, Cade Cunningham has proven he can get it done on offense. Now check this out. Back in college, he racked up 13 points in just 91 seconds of play.
Cunningham's ability to find points really is impressive, Grant. You hope he has as much success in the league as he did in college.
And yeah, B.A., with his pure shooting ability, I know he has what it takes. He just needs to put in the work and be ready to adapt to league play.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Vildoza. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Here's Lyles. Rockets with a rebound.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Here's Vildoza. He's got 6. The 3. And Bay pulls it down. Grant outside. The offensive rebound. And it's Lyles missing.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Green for 3. Sinks the tray. Green's got 6.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Thibault. 3 on 3. For 3. Rebounded by Lyles. The Pistons trailing. On the wing, Bay. Green covering. And he lobs it up for the rim. To the inside. Here's Vildoza. And he gets that one. Give him 8.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And the Pistons call time here. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Just a tough road loss. They're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Robinson, he's checked in for Fall. Capella comes in for Reddish. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Green. And it's Wall in for Vildoza. Now here's Diallo, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And he gets the bucket.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
Outside Thibault. Up top Porter. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. Shot from 12. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
Outside Wall. This one for 3. Kept alive by Houston. He takes it in, and the big finish by Wall.
Boy, that's a nice drive by Wall. He is still one of the fastest players in the league with the ball in his hand.
There's 1:26 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Joseph. Wall covering. Back to Joseph. Oh, from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Last time they met was in Houston.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Wall gets the bucket.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Jackson. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Here's Lyles. 8 points in his last time out. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Basketball. At the line for Detroit, Grant.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Look back at the 2014 NBA draft. Some of the best players of that class were second-round picks, including Jeremy Grant. Becoming a premier two-way wing, Grant was a steal going 39th overall to Philly. Woo.
Lee, he's checked in for the Pistons. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Thomas, he's checked in for Wall. Now here's Diallo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Grant against Porter. Tries a 10-footer, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Third team foul. At the line for your Pistons, Jeremy Grant. Shooting one.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk.
Here's Thomas. And he also played a big role in their last game with New York. And it's Capella with the jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Rockets on top, up by 8. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Kevin Porter. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Thomas in at the point. That one falls to Grant. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
And so Grant nails them both. Houston in the lead. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant, the 39th pick back in 2014, has become a leader for the Pistons. He said, I'm enjoying it. I want to be a lot better, and I want to keep growing. I don't want to be stagnant. I just want to embrace the role and help the team get better from here.
Well, he's got all the tools to be a complete player, Allie, no question. Bay, he's checked in for the Pistons. Green's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Jackson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana.
And when he's this close to the bucket, he's dangerous. You've got to find a way to keep Jackson away from the goal.
Fires the 3. Drills it from deep.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Detroit shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great.
Rockets, foul.
Cunningham's checked in for Jackson. And a change for the Rockets. Vildoza's checked in.
Rockets substitution.
Here's Cunningham. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Capella with a rebound. Houston has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Thomas, that's good.
All the ways Thomas can beat you. That includes simply rising up and letting it go.
To the wing on the left. The floater. And there's the call on Sadiq Bey. That's his first foul. And the Pistons making a change here. Magruder's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Ball, he's checked in for Capella. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Green. Puts it up. Gets it to go from the corner. Green's got 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Detroit, no good that time either. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here he goes. Pass to Thomas. Here's Vildoza. 6 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And it's Green missing.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
John Wall, he's checked in for the Rockets.
13 foul. Substitution for the Rockets. John Wall.
Here's Cunningham. Green covering. Tipped. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
To the paint. Here's Bay. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bay's gotten his second bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Right side wall. Another shot. They get the rebound. Fall. And they pick up 2. And the Rockets lead by 11.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
That shot wide open. Grant's got 11 points.
Oh, and over time, Grant has expanded his range. If he's left open from beyond the arc, he can definitely knock that shot down now.
Green for 3. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
So for the Pistons, Miles comes in for Grant, and Joseph is subbed in for Diallo. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in.
Yeah, capable from the interior. When Joseph has the space needed to get a shot off, he uses it.
Here's Vildoza. Give him 8 points now. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
The Pistons have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Down low. Here's Magruder. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Wall, driving inside, and in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
Boy, you love Wall's tenacity there. Takes the contact and finds a way to finish through it.
To the right side. Here's Magruder, Green covering. Magruder, no good. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Pass to Vildoza. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6 with the drive, and it's hammered home by Green.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Timeout called, the Pistons.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Reddish. Thibault comes in for Green. And it's Porter Jr. in for Vildoza. And out of bounds, Houston will have it.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Wall with it. 14 points for him last game against New York. Drops in the 3. Wall's got 9.
How about that? Nice to see Wall feeling it from beyond the arc. He's really worked hard to develop that shot.
Inside. Hey, good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Wall. Fires for 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Joseph. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Wall. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Rockets lead by 17.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
Here's Lee. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 17 at the end of the period. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here now with Dwayne Casey. Coach, how do you assess your shot selection and your decision-making offensively?
Well, we had some good looks. We just got to make sure we keep our poise and composure and knock them down. We had some good looks. We knew they were going to come out with a lot of juice, a lot of speed, a lot of quickness. We made some mistakes defensively, not matching up quick enough. So, again, we got to keep our composure and stay with our game plan defensively.
Good luck. Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They obviously crushed it from deep. They were firing it from every angle and kept hitting the target. I mean, look at the score. Obviously, a lot of things went right for them, but that's a big one.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got ideas for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, great performance here from John Wall.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Bay and Grant make up the forward pair. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Magruder in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it? Vildoza, no good. Oh, they get a hand on it. And there's the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. With the teardrop, got a piece of it. Here's Reddish. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside, Green. No good on the triple. The Pistons have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the middle, Lyles. And the layup falls.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Diallo's checked in for the Pistons. Thomas, he's checked in for the Rockets. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Green for 3. And another miss by Houston. For Detroit, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Cunningham. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Magruder. He's got 5. Diallo outside. Jacks up with 3. The shot won't fall. Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Green against Diallo. Here's Thomas. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Thomas has got 7 points in the game.
And you know what? This is an area where Isaiah Thomas is lethal. He's got great feel and touch from the mid-range.
Diallo outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Kept alive. Here's Lyles, and he dunks it down.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Green against Grant. Pass to Magruder. Lays it up and banks it in. 7 points in the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off the perimeter guys, too.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Well, Grant, it seems like each year play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
It's your Pistons mascot,
Jackson, he's checked in for Magruder. Detroit with the ball. 15-point game. Diallo outside. Pass to Jackson. Hey, expanding his range. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wall against Jackson. Step back shot. And again, it's Houston.
When it comes to the jump shot and jump shooting, I think this is Wall's most natural range, right in this area.
Here's Cunningham. Robinson defending. Grant, left side. Here's Lyles. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Did you see that? Wow, John Wall still has major bounce after being in the league over 10 years.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Pass to Lyles. 1:25 left in the third quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Timeout called. Houston. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Rockets. Vildoza comes in for Thomas. The Rockets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Outside Wall. Hey, great D that time from Grant. The Pistons have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Up top, Jackson. To the inside. Capella with a block.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end. Outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
Ball no good. Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Jackson finds Grant. Off target from three-point range. The Rockets shooting 52% from the floor so far. Outside Wall. 26 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Capella. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Capella's got 6.
Capella has the size and ability to score down in the paint. I like his assertiveness.
Here's Lee. Great D that time from Porter. Outside Wall. 2 on the clock. And the big finish by Wall.
Wall having a big game. Many nights he beat you with his passing. Tonight, it's been his scoring.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Rockets on top, up 19. We've got more in store for you right after this. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Dwayne Casey.
They're playing harder, they're cutting harder, they're running harder, they're playing defense on us harder down here. We're kind of tiptoeing on our cuts. We got to up our level.
And Dwayne Casey imploring his guys to put forth a greater effort. Feels they're getting out hustled.
Right. I mean, the one thing coaches can't stand, a lack of energy. Expect these guys to ramp up their intensity.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So on the floor for Houston, Clint Capella out there with Cam Reddish. Then it's Green, then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Vildoza in at the point guard position. Back to Lee. Pass to Grant. Inside. Here's Joseph. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jackson. Rockets with a rebound. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Vildoza gets the bucket.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
There's Jackson with the three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Bay. Green in the post. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Vildoza. There's the three. Outside for Green. From deep. And it's Lee with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Joseph. Green covering. And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. You think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the players' union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
To the paint. Here's Bay. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Here's Vildoza. The three is up. Rebound Detroit. Grant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Capella. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Robinson, he's checked in for Capella. Gordon comes in for Reddish. Hill, he's checked in for Green. And it's Thomas in for Vildoza. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Porter. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Hayes misses. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's Gordon. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Gordon's got his first bucket in this one.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that. And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
Down low. Here's Diallo. The Rockets pull it in. The Rockets on offense. They're on a 15-4 run.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And so that wraps up the season series between these two clubs, and they must be pleased to have finished things off at 2-0 against the Pistons.
Pass to Lyles. Wing shot on the way. No good on that one. 5 for 9 in the game.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Gordon on the take. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, That's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Pass to Thomas. Back to Gordon. There's the drive. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
They're here. They're here.
Is it way too soon for me to say that we're here? LeBron brought worth to a city rookie year. Had to fight for that king spot like them Cavaliers. Talent gotta speak in ways they can't tell you, but instead got them begging you to stay another year. Never let the system tell me how to make a meal. Never let society tell me how to eat a meal. But never get so comfortable to say it's time to chill. And I don't rise in my soul on the side.
Got my dog on the rise and my soul on the side.
Don't chase dollars. Let the money chase you instead.
They're here.
Yeah, had to recognize that we ain't get hit by coincidence. Mastermind of sentences, match the crime of reminiscent legends. What your mission is, passing down my Benjamin Flash. Metaphor for what you do and what you giving is. Mass incarceration on the minds of those who listening. Gotta be strategic, how I pen the pen on paper, pen to tell on every donkey that try coming for my action. Miscommunication leads to misconceptions of my passion, passionate. Effort towards care for folks, show me the lack in it. I had to learn to ration it, protect the feelings of the folk that wouldn't do for mine to back when it's the pacifist. Must pacifist sometimes to bring a balance back, and back we go to active. Folk be fake mad, folk be fake rich, folk be fake woke, folk be fake lit.